Hey, good morning, everyone. Well, winter is just around the corner. Yeah, as you can see, I got my toque on and I got my Dieppe dinner jacket on. And Archie and I are going to explore the trail that just reopened a couple weeks ago. Maybe a week ago now. And we'll show what the great work the city of Moncton folks did getting the Humphreys Brook Trail back up and operational. Let's go. All right, so one of the biggest changes that we've seen so far is out by our house here. They've elevated the trail here and they put the new bridge in right outside of our, pretty close to our house actually. And it's, this is all new right here. Yeah, it's they built it up quite a bit. Overall, the workmanship they've done on this trail, the reopening here, from at least from Harrisville Boulevard to, I think there's a new cutoff that goes to the school in Grove Hamlet. It's all been pretty much redone, and they've done a really good job. It was a long 3 months, and this fat body here needs to get back out. So Archie and I have been going out every day now for the last few anyways. And I use the excuse, since the trail was closed, not to do much exercise this summer. As you can see from my chin growing here under my other chin. Got to get back into routine. So we're going to take an hour or so every morning and at least walk the trail and get back to the 6Ks we were doing when we abruptly stopped back in July. Oh, anyway, let's carry on with our walk. Like I said, they've done a great job here with the maintenance and the new things they've done. I think what they did was reinforced some of the erosion areas, put some new bridges in, just really built the trail back up and reinforced a lot of areas. Anyway, it's cold today. I think it's -2. We'll put a temperature thing right here. Boing! So the area of the Humphreys Brook Trail that we're walking is from Harrisville Boulevard on the east side of Moncton by the airport, behind Grove Hamlet, which is the neighborhood that we live in, over to, we're going to walk about 1.5 kilometers in, maybe 2 kilometers in, and then turn around and head back home. So it's a beautiful sunny day here. As you can see, not a cloud in the sky, but it's cold. I think I miscalculated the weather. I said -2 earlier, but it's really 1 degrees Celsius, which is still cold. 33, 34 degrees Fahrenheit for the Americans out there. And Archie's bushwhacking over here. He likes to bushwhack. So here we are in front of one of the areas that they did a lot of work on. You can see they reinforced a lot of the trail. This was all grass and bush earlier. And I guess they cleared it all away. Put these stones here, or rocks, to help with the erosion control. I wasn't sure if it was washing away, but it must have been. Some environmentalists must have came in here and said, oh, we better put some rocks here because it's starting to wash away. We better protect the area. But there is a for sale sign on Harrisville Boulevard when you come into the trail sign, the trailhead. I'm wondering what part of the land is for sale, if it's the other side of the rocks here. I wouldn't, if they're considering selling this to corporate or private entities, why would they do all the work? So I think we're pretty safe to say that this trail is not going anywhere. So as you can see, this whole area here, they've reinforced it. It's probably been like 500 meters or so of this reinforcement of the bank here. So again, there must have been some indications that it was starting to erode too fast. Plus, we had a lot of rain this year. I would think that a lot of the rain helped accelerate the erosion. It's nice to be back out every day. We try to do this, like I said, Archie and I try to do this every day around 10 o'clock in the morning. Try to get out, go for a walk. It's a nice break from the morning routine. I come in, do an hour worth of work, and then go out for a walk and come back and recharge to work the rest of the workday here. And the nice thing about this in the winter, they actually do a really good job keeping the snow cleared, because so many people use this. Bikes, walkers, joggers, all use this trail every single day. So you can see in this area, if you go back to watch my other video that we did in the spring, this is all new right here. They built all this up to reinforce the, I guess, the hillside here. It'll be interesting to see how this all grows in, because it looks like they've got some sort of grass seed here or some sort of plant-like material. And then they got it coated with some pine straw up above here to keep it from blowing all the way. So it'll be interesting to see how this all grows in the spring next year. But like I said, they've done a wonderful job at working on this trail. It's definitely, it was good to start with, but it's a lot better now. And like I said, this will probably keep this hillside from eroding too much. And they rebuilt all this down here, or they reshored all this here to keep this hillside from. Now we're coming up to the first bridge, well, now the second bridge from our house, and from that point forward, we haven't gone far enough yet to see what they've done down there. But from this point forward, basically, they haven't done much in regards to maintenance. So I think they concentrated on this area, and I think they worked on some other areas further down the trail as well. But Archie and I haven't ventured that far yet. Maybe in a couple weeks, once we get back into the swing of things. And we're coming up here to another trailhead now. That this trail here wasn't here before. Well, it was, but it was just like a dirt trail. So they built it up, and you can't see because the sun is shining too bright. But there's a bridge over there now, and it goes to the school that's in Grove Hamlet. So they've done they added this piece in as another access point to the trail. We're walking the Humphreys Brook Trail today from Harrisville Boulevard into about 1.5 kilometers in, and my hand's getting cold holding the camera here because 1 degree Celsius. So this is the other bridge that we're on. They did some work here with the stone and rock, but yeah, this part here hasn't changed much. All right, so we're coming up to one of my favorite parts of this trail. There's a bench here, and you've seen it in my other video for, I want to say leading seaman or able seaman Ben, who was a Navy person. I'm going to put this on a separate video here in our channel, because Joe Venn, the cannon man, 1962 to 2015. So his family put this memorial here for him. Now we want to show it because, you know, me being a veteran, I have a lot to share with the military community. He lived from 1962 to 2015, probably about the same age I am now, roughly. Anyway, he is a member of the Royal Canadian Navy, a leading seaman, and I just love what people have done here. They put their poppies on this bench in the memory of Joe. I didn't know him. You know, being a veteran, this is a super nice touch. Hats off to the family of Joe Venn, or the friends of Joe Venn, who did this here on the Humphreys Brook Trail. All right, let's keep going. Archie and I are going to stretch it out just a little further today, maybe another 500 meters or so. Got to keep building a little bit every day because, again, we've been, as we said in the military, this body has been idle for 3 or 4 months or more. I use the excuse of the trail being closed, not to do any exercise. So this part of the trail I call Sherwood Forest, because your walk on the trail is pretty open. There's trees on both sides, but then you walk right through the forest here. So I call this Sherwood Forest. I'm sure it has a different name. That's what I call it though. So now we're coming up on bridge number 3, which was bridge number 2. Yesterday, this was our turnaround point, but we're going to go a little further today and check out. We're going to go to bridge 4. Bridge 4 and 5 because they're right close to each other. So this area here, looks like they did some work as well. I don't remember the rocks being there before. Hey, we're coming up on bridge number 3 or 4 now. I don't know, they added an extra bridge and I'm all screwed up. Anyway, we're coming up on our turnaround point for today, and then we're going to head back. This walk's taking a little longer than normal because of stopping and filming everywhere, so you guys can capture all the great things here in this part of Moncton. Like I said, this part here, this park, or this walking trail, you can hear a bit of the Trans-Canada Highway just over there, but you would never guess you were in the city. That's how nice this place is. I love it. I can kind of come out here every day, do my walk, and it just reinforces why we moved here to Moncton. What a beautiful part of the city here. So I don't know if you can see behind me. You might not be able to on the camera. Let's see if we can get that better. Maybe better there. There's a rail bridge from this trail going that way, the main rail line that goes between Halifax and Moncton, and then the Trans-Canada Highway, highway number 2, is just on the other side, and then this way is the Grove Hamlet where we live. This is just beautiful. Archie seems to like it too. Turnaround point. We're gonna head back home. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time. Try to carve out an hour to do exercise in the morning between 10 and 11, weather permitting. But we're gonna head back now and get back to that word called work. I gotta do a little bit of work. You know, it's hard to believe. Missy and I have been living here we've had the house for over a year now, but at the end of this month, at the end of November, we've been officially residents here in Canada, back in Canada again after 7 years in Florida for a year. It's remarkable. Oh, Archie's drinking water out of the puddle. It's remarkable how fast a year has come by, and even things that have changed in the year. Because we sold Holistic, which was, oh my Lord, it was a blessing to get rid of that. Like I said, I'm still doing a bit of consulting here and there, but nowhere near the rat race that I once had. You know, Missy's got her exercise routine now with her bike, and we got the extension on the house built. We got a bunch of stuff done. We got a few more projects to do in the house, but you know, I'm back into my hobbies of amateur radio, and I search for things that to get involved with, like Freemasons, and a few other things, but I settled back on my hobby of amateur radio, which I really enjoy. And like I said, we still do a little bit of work. And at 5 o'clock at night, I shut it down, and I have a personal life now, that's something that we didn't really enjoy the last few years of running Holistic. I got a great team with Harley and Alex and Raman, just the 4 of us. I don't have all the stresses and headaches of employees that we once had, and we have a good life. And we got all this beautiful nature around us. So life is all good, my friends. Hope you enjoy us walking around the Humphreys Brook Trail here. I'm happy to see it's reopened. Archie found something of interest in the bush here. Got his attention. This is one of the problems with Archie and walking. Come on, let me see. Stand up. Stand up. Get these birds on them. Like this, see? Gotta pull them off. I need two hands to do this though, so I'm gonna put the camera. You see, if I don't get rid of those birds, then Archie brings them in the house and Missy gets upset because their clean floors are all messed up with Archie's dirty footprints and birds and stuff. So. Check out these golden leaves here. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It's all just in this one area. Looks pretty sharp. I don't think they're leaves. I think they're part of like the pine needles or something. But they're definitely not leaves. Wonder if they're dying. I don't know. Anybody that's a tree expert, leave a comment below. Let us know what's going on with these pine trees or coniferous trees, why they are turning golden. All right, so our walk's done. We're back at the bridge where we started at here on the Humphreys Brook Trail in Moncton. Like I said, if you're live in Moncton, leave us a comment, like, comment, subscribe to our videos. Missy and I share our happenings in our life here in New Brunswick. Try to be entertaining, show you some cool stuff, like the Humphreys Brook Trail here. They did a really good job on this bridge, by the way. So, all right, thanks for watching. If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in future videos. Bye for now.